Each year, in celebration of the summer solstice, Soultry Sisters host an annual Arts and Wellness Festival in North County, San Diego, California. Our 3-day festival highlights local BIPOC, women, and queer artists and wellness practitioners with events and workshops based around a meaningful theme. Past festivals have explored healing nature of play, reclaiming ancestral healing, cultivating sanctuary, and celebration of self. We collaborate with community members to build our festival program that includes creative expression classes such as dance, creative writing, and visual arts, wellness workshops like yoga, meditation, and sound healing, and performances by musicians, singers, DJs, spoken word artists, and dancers. Our festival aims to showcase diverse local creatives and how access to arts and wellness resources contributes to our social, emotional, mental, physical, and collective health. Join us this summer solstice for our 5th annual festival to create meaningful connections, try new avenues of creative expression, and build your personal soul care practice. We can't wait to see you there.
Hey!
Hello. So we wanted to make it difficult for y'all. Can you tell who's who?
Like, I spy. Okay, which sister is which sister? The winning person gets a prize. Okay.
We should have switched computers.
Oh,
that would have really been it. But as you can see, we are sharing the background because we are days away from the festival. So that means Toni Lynn is in, drum roll, brrr, Oceanside, California.
Yes.
So yes,
I am here. So yeah, it's festival week, y'all. We're literally less than a week away. The festival is this Friday.
Are y'all ready? If you think of the song, y'all ready for this? Da, 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 da. That's the current music that's playing in my head. But yeah, we are so excited. This is our last hangout, Summer Solstice Festival countdown. So we really want to make sure we are taking some time to answer some of y'all's festival questions, as well as getting y'all excited, the ones who have already purchased a ticket. So we love to start these hangouts by welcoming you into this virtual space, whether you are still at work and listening to us like a podcast or sipping on some drink in your backyard. We love to be in community with you all. So we are sipping on some Poppy, shout out to Poppy, sipping in a nice, cute little stemless wine glass because this is the summer season to be sipping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so something refreshing, slightly healthy, and just a nice little treat as we bring in our final festival countdown, y'all. We've been doing this for the whole month of June, and it's been nice to be able to get back to our hangouts. Yes. If y'all are OG, you know we used to be on a Soultry live hangout once a week, like for a long time. We used to do that
every Sunday for months. But speaking of sipping on things that we like, we are going to be having a summer solstice themed mocktail at our community mixer. Shout out to Sunny for curating that for us. So if you are following us on IG, you will see on our stories a little teaser of our summer solstice radical reimagining themed mocktail.
Yes. And so I see a few people are just joining us. So yes, you can also comment below whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Live. You can comment your name, where you're tuning in from, what you're sipping on, maybe what you're celebrating this week. Mm-hmm. I know yesterday was Father's Day. It was summer solstice, like the astrological solstice. So at the start of the summer season, it's the start of Cancer season.
We had Juneteenth on Friday.
We had Juneteenth. So there was a lot to be celebrating. So y'all can also comment down below what you're celebrating.
We love that. So yes, we are talking about all things festivals. If you want to learn more, you can go to soultrysisters.com/SS festival. You can also learn about some of our amazing guest artists on our festival guest artist landing page. It gives like a bio of each of them. And also if they're teaching a workshop, a little bit of background of what they'll be offering on Sunday for our Sunday workshop. So we're very, very excited for that. So make sure to check out the website to learn more about our amazing guest artist.
Yes. And so if you're following us on Instagram, you're probably seeing like we've been posting about the festival, but we also got our walk-in today.
Yes,
so we were able to do our walk. So we walked 3 miles. So also a lot of people in our community are part of our Step in Stride challenge. And so you can also comment below or leave a little walking shoe emoji if you are part of our Step in Stride crew. So we have a whole walking club. We've been doing that for years now. Maybe it's also 5 years. I don't know. We've been doing that for a while.
That time. Yeah. Step in Stride. Let us know if you've been stepping and striding with us. And speaking of stepping in stride, for our festival, we are radically reimagining our Saturday offerings, and we're doing a Step in Stride festival edition, and we're going to be doing an Oceanside art walk. So those of you who are going to be a part of our Saturday day of play, also let us know in the comments. We're super excited. It's something that we as sisters enjoy doing together. So we're looking forward to sharing that experience with those in person, because Step and Stride Challenge is mostly a virtual experience. And so being that the festival is a part of a communal reunion, we are hoping that those of you who have been walking with us virtually will have a chance to walk with us IRL. This year, we were able to do a couple of Step and Stride meetup walks in Carlsbad. And we also did one for our winter solstice. So it's been fun to have a pop-up series, and we're really looking forward to including that in our festival, because again, it's always about reuniting, doing things together as we celebrate the summer season.
Yes. And I want to share in the Instagram chat, we have Kim Good Eve sharing, hi, went to San Marcos Juneteenth and it was amazing. So yes, hi,
I heard that one was really, really great. Loved all of the photos and videos I saw of that amazing event.
Yes, and as we get into counting down to the festival, one thing we do like to do as well is share oracle cards or affirmation cards, tarot cards, and that will be also part of one of our imagination stations at this year's festival. So I brought my handy dandy angel number oracle deck to pull a card for all of us today as we head into the Summer Solstice Festival and just season, because again, the summer solstice, if you don't know, it marks the beginning of the summer, and it marks the longest day of the year, and summertime also has more of like action energy. So the yang, so think of yin and yang. Yin is like winter solstice, so like going in, being inside, being more slow pace. And summer is really more of like where you get that energy to want to do things, to want to explore outside, to want to be in community, want to create intentions and set intentions for new goals. This is the time for that.
Yes. And we're really into numerology. This is year 5 of the festival, the year of change. And so I'm curious of what we're going to pull today, as we are, 4 days away from the festival?
Mm-hmm. And also, if you're not familiar with angel numbers, if you know of people, or if you've ever seen where like people see like 1111, right? That time, and they'll be like, oh, make a wish, right? Because 111 is an angel number. People think of like 555, right? Like that's like change. So think of just like different number combinations. It doesn't necessarily always have to be the same number repeated. Like that's the common angel numbers people know of. But we'll see what we pull from our deck. And this deck I got from Moonlight and Sage. So the crystal ritual shop in downtown Oceanside that we love going to. And we usually stop by on our art walk when we do the ooh, okay. One fell out. There you go. So we'll pull this one. So we have 427.
427.
This is authenticity.
Ooh.
And so there's like a green orb in the middle, kind of this like moon shape. It reminds me of Sailor Moon. And then there's dark blue or dark purples, and then another more like purple violet color.
Very much the festival colors.
Yes.
Festival. Yeah.
Yes. So let's see what this card shares for us.
And I'll hold it up as Toni is reading.
Yes. So 427, everyone suffers from distrust and insecurity from time to time. Luckily, your angels are well aware of the depth of your inner fortitude. This is a sign of hope and encouragement, especially if you're doubting your abilities. Okay, stay true to yourself. Pay attention to your instincts, gut feelings. Your body will tell you something when it isn't for you. Be sure that you know what be sure that what you do feeds your soul. And when it's upright, so it did land upright, prioritizing authenticity and truth to spirituality level up, align your actions with your values, tapping into your inner strength to overcome obstacles, and banishing self-doubt and anxiety. And an affirmation they share is, I love the person I have worked so hard to become.
Mm-hmm.
And thinking of the festival, I feel like for me, like a lot of times our community, the folks who end up coming, they feel like the space that's cultivated the festival weekend is a place where they can show up authentically. So many of the people are community organizers or artists or, cultural healers, and they work in many different spaces. But I feel like a lot of folks in the past have shared that like, oh, they really could just be themselves, or even turn off some of the parts that they have to be at home or like at work. Maybe they feel like they have to show up a certain way in other settings, but like usually when they come to the festival, they really just get to be present. So I feel like that's what's coming up with the authenticity, is like allowing yourself to be your authentic self, right? Because many of us, we know deep down these things of like, oh, I really enjoy like going to the beach and like being with myself, or, oh, I really enjoy just like dancing freely and not like having to think about like my body in a certain way. So that is kind of what's coming up for me with that card. And I think also when it comes to the summer solstice and setting goals and intentions for yourself, it's a reminder to create goals that are authentic to you, right? So some people might want to, do these workout goals and I don't know, certain healthy habits, and that's fine. And those things are good, but like, is it coming from yourself? Like you yourself want to create these goals? Not, this is an example, but, or is it coming from like an external source? So I think that's what's coming up with the card as well, is like, when we're thinking about stepping into a new season, you can also like shed and let go of some things that maybe isn't true to yourself now, or maybe it was true in the winter, maybe it was true last year, maybe it was true for you in a different part of your journey, but it's okay to shed and let that go and to step into a more authentic self, or some people say like your highest self, things like that, and it's okay that it may change.
No, I love that idea of like shedding, because when it's summertime you want to take off the layers. So like, be your authentic self. I think what also came up to for me in this is that Toni and I have been listening to the audio version of The Art of Gathering. And part of like what's been affirmed in the book is like how authenticity as a host is very important. And then they talked about like the form and function of an event. Like, don't allow the event's formality to dictate the function. Because like for us, it's like it's we want to have an intimate festival. And just because the form is a festival, a lot of times people think like lots of people, lots of traffic, and just like quantity. But for us, it's like quality is like the authentic version for us when we say festival, when we talk about a communal reunion, when we talk about highlighting like cutie BIPOC artists, like that's the like function of the festival. And so we don't let the formality of the word festival dictate our curation of it. We're like all about what we're amplifying, and that really what steers it. So again, like some people might come to our summer solstice and feel like, oh, this is more of like a retreat. This is more of like a hangout. This is more of like this and that. It's many things. So we don't. I loved how this book is reinforcing how authenticity is really what gels your gathering together versus like a title of the gathering.
Exactly. Pull another one.
You know, we can get long-winded. We love this. We can talk for 30 minutes on one card.
All right, what else does the deck have to say? Ooh, this one came out. Ooh, 4141.
Love that.
Habit. And if you do numerology, it could be like 4141 is like 55, but habit has like this purple.
Sorry.
Has this purple, pink, fuchsia, magenta color, and has a person on here. And it's funny because the example I just gave was about like creating healthy habits, and if that's authentic to you this season. So let me read the description. I don't know if I've ever pulled that one actually. Let me see, but I do love this deck. I use it all the time. I used it this morning actually. Let's see here. So it's time to take a moment to reflect on why you're doing what you do. Are you working towards joy? Are you simply working to work?
Ooh.
Your purpose here on this planet is much greater than being just a cog in the machine. Break the habit of monotony. Start new routines that allow you to invest in your own well-being.
Ooh.
And then it was upright. And so it says routines and habits, reevaluating where you place your energy, breaking negative patterns, motivation, and inspiration. And the affirmation with this card is, I can always change for the better.
That is a very accurate card. It says, break the habit of monotony. What better way to break the habit of monotony than to spend 3 days with us?
Exactly. And with the summer season, the affirmation, I can always change for the better, right? We were talking about, again, this season of the summer is where that yang energy, that movement, that more masculine energy, and the fact of like doing things, taking action, and right, change is action in a certain direction. And so again, I think this is very aligned. This is why I love this deck, y'all. Like, it be on point. This is the angel number oracle deck. Not sponsored at all. I truly just love this deck. Okay, Kim says that's she has to run, but taking both affirmations with me. Yes. See, you were right on time to get this reading, and we'll see you later. Thanks for joining. But if y'all like these readings, just let us know in the comments, or like you can DM us. I'm like, that was so fun, because we've had an idea to like do this before, to like do readings online, like through hanging out. But speaking of cards, our t-shirts this year do feature 6 they're inspired by tarot cards, oracle cards, and they feature 6 ones that are ode to our Soultry themes over the last 5 years, and Soultry Sisters, of course. And yeah, so it's just, this is very much Soultry. Like, we love introspection, we love holistic healing, and we love just using different tools to like tap in with each other, to check in. And again, sometimes the cards, it's like you already kind of feel these feelings, but the cards, it just has a way of like, okay, no, this is really the message that you need to hear. It's like a good reminder. Sometimes it's that like sister friend that's like, girl, what are you doing? What are you talking? You need to stop, break those old habits. You need to change for the better.
It's tools of self-awareness.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we will have this deck and a few others at our Summer Solstice Festival. So if you come during the weekend at our imagination stations, we're going to have different activities. So this is one of them that you'll be able to do if you would like, or you can even meet someone at the festival and like do cards with each other, because you can do you can pull it for yourself, or you can be with another person and they pull a card for you. We also have a couple of vendors that will be sharing holistic wellness practices. And so, yeah, that's going to be like super fun. I guess we can share our like list of vendors, I guess, if people want to know like who is.
Okay, sure, yeah. We can definitely do that.
Yeah, since the live has been getting the sneak peek of everything.
So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull up our list of vendors. And we have some like returning folks. We have some new folks. So the first vendor that we have joining us is the North County LGBTQ Center. They're going to be sharing some resources and information. We've been partnering with them for like the past year, or maybe like almost 2 years. And it's been great to offer arts and wellness experiences and partner with them. So we are happy to have them be a vendor. We're also having Dr. Kat of the Luab Center joining us. She'll be offering some, like Toni was talking about, some healing services. And then we have Melanie Tang is new from Olipop Studios. We also have Tabitha Smith from Concrete Poppies. Tabitha has come to some of our events in the past year, so we're so excited to feature their art. They're indigenous, and they have some earrings and bracelets and stickers, poetry, some really fun stuff. Then we also have some guest artists who are having who are also vendors. We have Frankie. It's going to have a vending table on Friday and Sunday. And then we have someone new. We have Audrey, who's going to be sharing some Filipino indigenous wellness soul care tools. So we're really excited about that because we definitely align. We're going to have Jared Dell join us selling some art prints, shirts, and their company is called Black Bear Press. And then Audrey's business is called Bio Wellness. And so excited to have them. Then we're going to have a guest artist, Iris, share some original prints and merch. I actually have one of their screen printed tees, and actually the shirt that I got, which was talking about like it had like a butterfly. It was very in line with Radical Reimagining. So that's what inspired our collaboration, is like seeing their art. So that's really exciting. We have B returning. Be Happy, Be Good Wellness. And they're going to be doing some intuitive readings, some Reiki, indigenous sound healings, and selling some crystals and resin art. We have a guest artist, BJ, that's going to be offering information about his studio. So if you were a part of the festival last year, he taught a workshop where we created our own like mantras and songs, and he also offered complimentary lessons. So some of y'all have already been to El Studio del VJ, and then also he's a part of a lot of theater organizations. So he's going to be talking about promoting their shows and their work. And then we have Raquel of the Soy Luna y Sol, and they're going to be selling some handmade soy wax candles in ancestral Mexican vessels. They're so gorgeous. And then we're going to have guest artist Kiyomi Tarver, who's going to be performing in Sunday's closing ceremony for us, selling books, film, and earrings. And then we have Xenia of Village Rock Shop, who's also going to be selling some crystals, some healing tools. And fun fact, Xenia was the venue host for our first festival here in San Diego. So those are all of our vendors. Oh, and I forgot us.
Oh, yes.
We will be...
We'll be having our new limited edition t-shirts, and then also a few of our previous t-shirts, like what's left. So our previous year's t-shirts is very limited quantity, but if you didn't grab them before, then you'll have another chance to pick up the last items before they sell out.
These are limited edition, y'all. So once they're gone, they're gone.
Then we have our tote bags, of course, with the same design. They don't have the charm. This is my bag. Okay, guys, I have the charm on here because it's my bag. I'm personalizing it. So we invite you all to personalize yours, or even throughout the weekend. I think on some of the imagination stations, we might have some paint pens. So if y'all want to like add your own doodles, or like the back this year is fully plain. So if y'all want to add, some of the workshops, if we have some like stamps and things that are available. So if you feel like you would like to just add there, go ahead.
This is our last year tote. And so Toni was saying, like, if you have paint markers, you can paint inside of this one.
Yes.
And make it your own. So
you can DIY. We're DIY queens.
Yeah, this is the first year we've had a colored tote. So that's different because this one is meant for you to be able to decorate and make your own.
Yes. And then we also have bayaba, so dried guava leaves that we sell that you can use for smudging and like cleansing, along with our Soultry original logo stickers. We have our wellness blend, so that's a fan favorite. And so the wellness blend is our personally curated essential oil blend that we create that not only smells good, that can be used as like a perfume oil, but it also has healing properties. So a lot of people use it for like pain relief. If you're someone who bleeds, you can use it during that time to relieve any like pain or discomfort you have during that time of the month. And we also have pouches. So we have like these travel pouches. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that y'all can get from our booth. And this year we're excited to add a new element. Do you want to tell them what the new element is?
Yes, y'all know how we love sustainable fashion. So we'll be curating a rack of some of Toni and I's favorite items that we would love to give a second home. Some pre-loved fashion items.
Yes, so we're super excited because some people have been asking like, oh, are y'all going to sell your own stuff? And we're like, you know what? Actually, we should. So we have curated a special rack of things that we feel like y'all would enjoy. So again, if you want things to rock like Soultry brand, you can. But also if you want to rock things that Soultry Sisters have worn ourselves, then that's something that you can do as well. And everything you buy from our booth helps support our ongoing programming. So we have like our Step and Stride walk that we offer for free, along with our book club, our buy-in book club that we usually host here on YouTube Live as well, and some other programming that we do throughout the year, like our meetups. And so whenever you purchase from us, that just helps sustain the movement and keep, everything going, because we want to keep doing these programs for you. And it's just a way for y'all to support and to make sure that we have what we need to keep going with all the programs.
Yes. Speaking of keeping us going and having all that we need, this year we're talking about in our radical reimagining theme is community is the blueprint. And in honor of that, we're going to be having a community bulletin board. So if you already have tickets and you'll be attending our event, but you also have a business or an organization that is aligned with the work that we do here at Soultry, we welcome you to bring a flyer, bring a business card to place at our community bulletin board. I'm even posting about my Continuum Arts and Pilates business. I'm going to be having some flyers about some upcoming classes and offerings and more information about my other business. So just know that we want to showcase the ecosystem that exists, specifically like our cutie BIPOC community of arts and wellness healers. So make sure to bring a flyer, bring some business cards, and we'll have a place for you to amplify your work or the work of people that you enjoy. So even if you aren't a healer, an artist, or a part of an organization, you can bring in their information as well. So we want to encourage all to do that as well.
Yes. And if you are attending the festival weekend, you probably already got your attendee email of like what to expect. If you haven't, then check your inbox. We've been sending those out. But one thing that the attendees get to access is our free festival app. And so you can download that already so you can kind of get familiar. But throughout the weekend and even after the event, it's available for all of the attendees for free. And that's a place where you can also share resources. So if maybe you don't have a flyer during the weekend, but you want to just share like a link or a photo of a resource, that's a way we can do it through our festival app. And then we can also, after the festival, just keep updating there too, to just keep the connection and the community growing. But I see that Sunny has to go, but it's okay. See you soon. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for joining. Yes, and other encouragements and opportunities to engage in our festival besides our workshops and experiences is that we're going to have a closing mixer open mic. Now, we have casually encouraged and offered folks a space to share something they've created or written throughout the weekend, previous work, if they're a musician or a performer, space to share if they're feeling abundant, because that's usually what happens on Sunday. People are feeling abundant, wanting to share how transformative their experience has been, wanting to share in order to share gratitude or the abundance of feeling like of belonging. And so we're going to formalize that a bit by having a host. So we have BJ, who is one of our opening mixer performers, help us close out with an open mic. So you'll have an opportunity to share. And then even if you're not comfortable like voicing a testimony or how your experience was at the festival, you have other options. You can write it down, and BJ has agreed to read it out loud for the group. And you can also, if you want to share more intimately, you can link up with our media team to share your testimony on how the festival was impacted, how you were impacted by the festival.
Yes, so there's so many things to be excited about as we get closer to festival weekend. But it's our favorite time of year. There's so many fun folks who come and join us. The weather's been so nice. So we're excited about that. There's going to be good food, dancing. We're going to lead y'all in our Soultry strut. So if you've been to our festivals before, or even the Pride by the Beach when we were there last year, we educated and taught all of y'all our Soultry strut line dance that we created. And so, practice in the next few days, but we will still break it down for you each day in the mixer. But that's something we look forward to. And then also we have our guest book. So if you want to add this year, your Polaroid there. And then this year we'll also have an imagination station where you get to take a Polaroid and then decorate it. So we'll have some craft materials for you to decorate a Polaroid. And then you can either add it to the guest book if you want, things like that. So there's all these fun things to do. It's always hard to be able to voice everything that the festival has, because there's so much that words just cannot really encapsulate what the festival weekend truly is. So that means you got to get your ticket and come join us.
Yes. We had our flash summer solstice sale, so the folks took advantage of that. I also want to show you a little sneak peek. This is what the band app looks like. See, it looks just like an app, and we've already started posting in there to get people ready and engaging. We have our community agreements in there, making sure people know the kind of space that we're curating. So again, like Toni was saying, it's a place where it's meant to be for social and connecting. You can share resources and pictures throughout the festival. We're going to be sharing documents that are helpful throughout the festival for our different workshops and experiences. So that's also why it's a good reason to download it if you are registered for the festival. This is not a public one. This is just for if you're registered.
Festival attendees. And then also if you're attending the festival, but you're thinking you might need support getting a ride, if you download the festival app, then you can connect with other people there to do like a carpool situation. Our festival, since we're in the downtown Oceanside Arts District, we're about less than 10-minute walk from the Oceanside Transit Center. So there is access to the public buses, the trains, like the Sprinter, Amtrak, Metrolink, Coaster, all of those are in the same transit center. And then also we're near the 5 freeway. So hopefully, if you do have any needs for transportation, you can reach out to us. Check your festival email as well, because the email we sent out about what to expect, because we got a Google phone number for the festival. So if y'all have any urgent needs, if you're attending, then just reach out to that festival phone number, and someone on our team will get back to you all to make sure everyone is supported, because we want everyone to have a good time. So yeah, there's just so much that we're excited for, y'all.
So much we are excited for. Should we talk like festival schedule? Go over that? Okay. So if you are just joining us, or if you have been joining us, we went over the festival schedule before, but a quick overview. We have a 3-day festival. Day 1 is about reconnecting. It's our opening festival mixer. It's at the Oceanside Museum of Art. OMA is one of our venue sponsors. We love collaborating with them because it is a community space. And as we're radically reclaiming, we want to radically reclaim space and make sure that we are being in conversation with our institutions in our hometown. So we're excited to be hosting there. We'll have live performances. We're going to have the grand reveal of our 2026 art installation that guest artist Margaret has finished. Margaret sent us a picture of it, and it looks amazing. We can't wait to take our photos in front of it, to relish in it. It's a little bit interactive where you can actually touch it. So very exciting. Then we're going to have our guest performers. We have Frankie Simone and BJ Robinson performing for us. We're also going to have our culinary art station that Sunny will be featured on our culinary artists, and they've been sharing on Instagram some of the behind the scenes and some little sneak peeks at what some of those mocktails and food is going to look like. It's colorful and it is healthy, and we're excited to dig into that.
Yes, and so it's very vibrant. So think of our motto, live vibrant, shine bright. That is what the menu will be for our culinary arts corner. And there's going to be interactive ways to get imaginative with the food that we're eating as well. And Sunny does a really great job of having food that's also more so plant-based. So if that is something that is part of your dietary needs, then we will still have food that's available for you. But again, if you're attending the festival, we've had an email that has all that info. And
our day 1 reconnect is all about the party. It's a party. It's about being social. So we always include a dance moment. So we're gonna have Kashani is going to be our DJ spinning on vinyl. So we're really excited for that. And in addition, you're going to have access with your ticket to view exhibits at OMA. So OMA will be open for you to explore some of the exhibits, and we'll also have vendors. So again, Friday, I almost said Saturday. Day 1 Friday is about reconnecting. It's the reunion. It's when we get to see each other again and make new meaningful connections to start off the festival.
Yes, and for Friday, we'll also have our community altar there. So you've seen that at different events. So we'll have that throughout the weekend. But for our altar, you can bring a totem or a token, an item that you want to add to the altar. So some people bring like photos of loved ones. Some people bring maybe like a shell or something that, symbolizes something meaningful to them. But if you don't bring anything, that's okay. You can create something at the mixers or during the festival weekend to add to the altar as well. And if you want it to just be a part of the altar permanently throughout time, you can leave it with us, or it's okay if you want to take it at the end of the day or the end of the weekend, because we understand if it's meaningful to you, you might want to keep it. So it could be something that you just have there for the weekend and then take back home with you. We also will be having a imagination station led by Margaret. That's a collective memory book. And so we all as a collective will be adding to the memory book throughout the weekend. And at the open mic, the community open mic on Sunday, we'll present the finished memory book, and it'll be a way to really commemorate and archive everything that we've journeyed through for this weekend specifically, and kind of like a family album of sorts, slash our guest book. It's like our guest book 5.0, really like elevated. And then it's a way for y'all to get creative, get imaginative, bring in that generative, creative energy throughout the weekend in a tactile, tangible way. And in the future, we will display it on our community altar.
I love the collective memory book too as a guest book, because usually the guest book has a photo and words, but this one you're leaving a print. You're making your mark.
Yes. So it's going to be very symbolic, fun. There's going to be different types of art mediums that you can use to add to the collective memory, but we don't want to give too much away, but it's going to be super fun, super like hands-on, tactile. And yeah, we're excited for the vendors too. Our opening mixer is a way for us to get to know you all, to hang out, to get to know all the other artists, dance, enjoy the museum, and just have a really good kicking off of the solstice weekend.
Yes, we cannot wait. And then that's going to be Friday, 6 to 9 p.m.
Yes.
So the sun's going to still be out to the very, very end. Day 2 is our Radically Reimagined Day, and we'll be starting at Oceanside Museum of Art again with Soulscape, our signature mindful movement workshop. That's going to be happening in the terrace, in the outdoors, underneath the beautiful summer sky. And then we'll take you for a day of play on a Step and Stride Oceanside Art Walk. Yes, the walk's going to be around like 2.5 miles long. It's going to be really, really fun, and we'll be showing you some of our favorite spots.
Yes. And again, at OMA on Friday, you do get access to the space, but Saturday, if let's say Friday you didn't get a chance or you missed one of the exhibits, Saturday we'll be able to go through as a collective in the space led by a docent. So we're getting a private tour of an exhibit that really aligns with our radical reimagining theme for this year, because we love going to art exhibits all the time. Like that's like a assistivity that we do, especially when we travel. And so we want people who are coming up to North County to be able to experience not only an activity that Soultry enjoys, but a local art institution, and to really hear more about this exhibit, about why the artist, created these pieces. So it's going to get a little bit more in depth than just being able to self-tour it on Friday. But if you only are going to one of the days, you'll still be able to see the exhibit. So it's going to be super fun, and we're excited to bring that activity to life with you all this year.
Yes, super excited. Thank you for remembering that. I was like jumping to the walk, y'all.
No,
we're excited to be outside in the summer season.
And then after the walk, because it's going to take a lot of calories with this summer season, we are going to end at Coco Cabana Rooftop Bar. So at the top of the Brick Hotel in downtown Oceanside. And again, with this beautiful weather, we're going to be on the rooftop, enjoying the sunshine, being just able to commune, gather with each other. So even if you can't make it to the morning activities at the Oceanside Museum of Art or the walk, you can just meet us at Coco Cabana. Food is provided by the Mixer Pass that you have purchased if you are attending. And then you can try different other beverages, cocktails, mocktails at Coco Cabana if you would like on your own. So we're going to be there hanging out for 2 hours after the morning activities. And then we have the Saturday evening to rest, recharge.
Yes, which is what everyone's like, probably like, why is it only 10 to 4? Because we must radically rest, for the long day 3, which is to regenerate.
Yes.
That is our community day. That is our day that is brought to you and sponsored by the Oceanside Arts Commission, as well as in partnership with the Oceanside Public Library. And we're so excited to offer free programming on our day 3 of the festival. This is where we're going to be doing our workshops. So you're going to come to the community room. We're going to be activating the terrace area where you'll have access to the vendors that will be featured that day. We're going to have an outdoor stage, and we're also going to have our imagination stations out in the terrace area. And then inside of the community room, we're going to have some wonderful workshop offerings. Soultry Sisters is going to start today having conversation around what it means to radically reimagine. And then we're going to have guest artists throughout the day share their interpretation and connection to the theme. We're going to have Noriko lead a sound healing session. We're going to have Irie of Por La Mano Press lead a workshop. And then we're going to have Cheche Luna lead a somatic movement waves workshop. And then we're going to keep the shaking and moving going into our closing mixer, where Kiyomi Tarver is going to close us out with a closing mixer ceremony performance. And then we're going to have Sampaguita, Drag King, keeping us in the vibes going. And then we're going to open up to our closing open mic mixer open mic, where our collective memory book is going to be presented and where folks will be invited to, if feeling abundant, a performance.
Yes.
Or a sharing of, not performance, but a sharing.
And then, of course, we're going to end with dancing. We're going to teach our line dances again. If you were there Friday, then you can practice. And then we're going to do the line dancing on Sunday. Again, they'll have the imagination stations for you to play and draw and connect. And then again, if you have the festival band app when you're attending, then you can get each other's connections or contact information, or you could just stay connected using the app. And then, we just send you guys off to finish.
Oh, and I forgot, we're going to feed you.
Yes, we do have the Culinary Arts Corner on Sunday for twice. So we have lunch provided. We have like an hour, 15-minute lunch so you can eat. Again, if you want to take a break from the space, you can like walk towards the beach, get ice cream, anything in the downtown Oceanside area. But we do provide food
for registrants.
So yes. And then also at the Mixer, Sunny Street Outreach, our culinary artists will also be having food and mocktails for the Mixer. So it's going to be so fun. I do see in the Instagram chat we have Tabitha and Rennie joining us. So hey.
Hello.
And yeah, we're excited for the tour and all the dancing and all the activities, as Tabitha was putting in the comments. But yeah, there's so much to be excited about, y'all. So drink your water, electrolytes now. Get hydrated.
Bring a refillable water bottle.
Yes.
All the locations where I have refillable water stations, including where we're walking around to. So just have that refillable water and that sunscreen.
Yes. And I know people have asked in previous lives this month, is there like a dress code or like a theme to dress up to? And there's nothing like set in stone. We're not going to turn you away by any means if you're not dressed up, because just stay comfortable. But for the most part, if you want to be in the festival theme of reimagining, this blue cobalt color that we have on the Instagram, it's up here, but on YouTube is down here. But this blue cobalt color you're seeing on our flyers and here on the banners, you can feel inspired to
rock
wear
your sultry tee.
Blue. You can rock your sultry tee. We have blue in it, pink, yellow, gold. Live vibrant, shine bright. Just think of the theme, our motto, live vibrant, shine bright, or the theme of radical reimagining, and you can embody that. Or just come as you are. We're really excited. You can pick up some items at our clothing rack that we're gonna have. But yeah, we're just excited to see you all again. It's like a big reunion for us. So we just get so excited to reconnect, to be with y'all, to make new memories, and to just really enjoy this, again, start of the summer season. I feel like even for me personally, I'm starting to feel like lighter and just more like wanting to connect, wanting to do things outside, wanting to socialize.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. Speaking of feeling abundant, we welcome you to donate and support. If you're like, I love what Soultry is doing and I want to be a part of it, but I am out of town. I live in Iowa. I live in Japan. You can donate and support the work that we do virtually. You can also purchase any of our merch items. And so we always want to, in the abundance of our efforts to make sure that arts and wellness is for all, we are abundantly welcoming support in that mission to do just that. If you want to come and you are feeling you have a financial barrier, we have still a few scholarship spots available. So the scholarship, there's no deadline until we have no more spots open. So we have spots still. So go ahead. If you or a friend want to apply, you can go to soultrysisters.com/SS Festival to apply for a scholarship today.
Yes, I'm also adding the links in the chat below. So if y'all are wanting that, feel free to just check the chat and they'll be added there.
Yes. And as we have 5 more minutes left for our last Summer Solstice Festival Countdown Q&A, we want to open up for questions. If you have any questions regarding the festival and the festivities, or even some BTS behind the scenes questions of how we organize and put this together, we welcome questions for the last 5 minutes. This is what I wish we could just put some music in here. I think we do have music available if we wanted to. Like watch this dance pop. Let's try. Let's try daydreaming.
Okay, this is
Patiently waiting for the festival.
Okay, we do have a question that came in on Instagram. Thank you.
They're like, stop this madness.
Thank you, Tabitha, for the question. So, what specific activity are each of you looking forward to? Oh, that's a great question. Thank you, Tabitha.
Specific activity. I love dancing communally, so I'm looking forward to that dance session on Friday with DJ Kashani. I'm looking forward to dancing. I'm looking forward to moving, all the movement sessions. I love to move, so I'm looking to moving in community with you all.
Yes, yeah, that's a good one. I know I feel like I have so many. I'm definitely excited about Kashani, like you said, because Kashani is also going to be sharing a vinyl DJ set. So in our previous festivals, we've had digital DJ folks. So it's cool to have analog, right? Because I think right now when we're talking about radical reimagining, just like, again, going radical in a quote by Angela Davis is grasping things at the root. And so for us, also having a vinyl DJ is going back to the root of, another medium that really is about being present and kind of sharing or resharing or reconnecting with something that is really like reminiscent for a lot of us and nostalgic. But for me, I guess I'll say, since I can't use what you already shared, I'll say for me, I'm like, it's hard. I feel like there's a lot. I'd say one, the art walk, because I enjoy walking, and we walked this morning.
She's a city girl now, y'all.
I try to walk all the time, and I love a city walk. So I love being able to have that forward movement, also to walk in community and to share our hometown with folks, because a lot of people don't come up to North County all the time.
All in Orange, I was like, I don't know Orange County like that.
I don't know why I said that, but people don't go there either. But people don't go to North County. People also don't really explore the downtown Oceanside area. If people have gone, maybe it's only to the pier or like only specific places, but to just walk around the arts and cultural district, I feel like a lot of people haven't done that. And I think that is something that's going to be really sweet and like a new experience to share with folks. And that's something that we truly do all the time. So I think
we
that's going to be
saw
fun.
one of our vendors be yesterday downtown because we were shooting some
Yeah,
content.
we were shooting
so
content with
every time
this.
we're together and we're down there, everyone's like Soultry Sisters. So we really do like to walk around town.
Yes. And fun fact, if you didn't know, I used to be a tour guide in undergrad in Orange County. Maybe that's where it's coming from. We went to UC Irvine, and I was a campus rep, which was a tour guide with the admissions office. And so I used to do tours all the time. So I love walking. I love walking backwards. And
we practiced today, y'all. We practiced walking backwards for y'all today.
Yes, we still gotta be safe when it's a city walk, though. But
I'll be in the caboose. I'll be the one making sure y'all are going forward.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, so that just is like also just very like me reconnecting to like college Toni, I guess. So that's gonna be really fun, and just to see everyone. I think all of the artists, the vendors, our community members, volunteers, our team. Just see everyone together. I think I'm super excited because over the years, since now it's our 5th annual festival, all of y'all, many of y'all have met. So y'all formed your own friendships or collaborations. So it's also beautiful for us to see all of that blooming. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what y'all have at your vendor table, Tabitha.
Yes. We love earrings. So when we saw that you were going to be offering some earrings, we're definitely interested.
Yeah, we're going to check out your booth. Yeah, Tabitha, do you want to share with us what you're excited about for the weekend? And anyone else joining, if you are going to attend the weekend, feel free to put in the chat what you're excited about. Or even if you're not joining, what is something that you've been seeing us promote online that you're like, ooh, that looks so exciting, or I wish I could take part in that. Let us know in the comments. And yeah, I mean, I guess the 5 minutes have gone, but we will still be on for another couple minutes if y'all want to share. Yeah, we can try another song.
Let's try lo-fi. Let's try Night Driving.
Okay.
StreamYard got us, we have to find some songs. We can even put our own song.
Okay.
Y'all, just you wait. Studio Del BJ, we're gonna have to come up with a Soultry.
Okay, Tabitha came for the win again. So Tabitha is sharing. Okay. Tabitha shares, I'm excited to see familiar faces from previous events and dancing too. Yes. We agree. Yeah, the dance. There's going to be a lot of dancing, y'all. So we love it. So yeah, I guess, is there anything else we need to share?
No, there's nothing else. We do have to get back to our festival plan.
I know.
There's stuff that we gotta go. So you don't have to get out of here, but you gotta wait. You ain't gotta go, but we gotta get out of here.
Yes, so stay tuned. If you signed up, definitely check your inbox. Throughout the next few days, we're going to continue to share what to expect emails as we get closer. If you haven't got your ticket yet, click the link in our bio or scan this QR code here and get your ticket. We have scholarships available. We don't want cost to be a barrier, so please reach out if you have some sort of circumstance, but the scholarships and the grant is still open.
Yes, and if you're an artist, organizer, educator, baddie, you can apply for a grant so you can rest and restore, so you can reconnect, reimagine, and regenerate. Hey. Okay, so looking forward to seeing y'all there.
Yes, we'll see you then. Take care. Bye.